Hey everybody, 7 here, and thank you so much for joining us in our 9th winter. Oh, well, that's fun. Everybody lows his mood. Great. Why did I get pushed into the wall? Usually I wake up on the other side of the bed. That was interesting. My kid is of age. Well, okay, not of age, but, my kid is walkie-talkie age now. Oh, which means you're also back in action. Okay, we got stuff to do, because we need another stall now, because we got to get you back to work. And we got to do... Where'd you go? We got to do stuff for him. Hey, kiddo.
Hello.
How's it going, guy? Yeah, we got plenty of food here, my man. Yeah, and... I'll grab you something. Yeah, a real connoisseur of your baked pie. Great. How much cash you got on you? Never mind. Whoops, ran right by you. Hey.
Hello there, best goods in the valley. See you soon.
Take care. Alright, so we've got a toddler. We've got our wife back in action. Really gonna need another one of these. I mean, it's not like it's necessary, but that's what her skill set is for, so we're gonna want to get on that. Hey, kiddo. Oh, you're already set as a daredevil. That's interesting. I took nothing. Oh god, the fourth wall breaks are just... They're perfect. They're perfect and spot on every single time. Oh, what are we not making? Alright, we got 2 things damaged, and we don't have enough frickin' eggs. Alright, let's get these, all this stuff put back together here. The storage shed and the, excavation shed. As for the egg situation, I mean, we moved people around so that the best of the best of the best farmer is in the chicken coop now. Maybe I should check to see what age and gender all of our chickens are right now. Alright, well, we had a baby chick male and a rooster. The rooster was getting kind of on the old side, so I actually sold him off. Everybody else in there is a hen, so yeah, we really not running all the way back to the storage. How did you forget straw? Like, that's... You know what the damn thing is made out of. Come on. Alright, to get this blammed out. If my wife is back in action, I should see if there's anybody else who came back as well. Okay, we got a couple. Oh crap, production. I don't think we have any more production slots. Oh, no, we do, okay. Right, because I was hunting around for that other male production person last season, and I never actually scored them. Alright, well, that's pretty much perfect then. Now my wife can hunt, but I've got 4 out of 4 hunters, and even the hunters that we have, we don't really kind of need right now. Also, my wife is a level 8 diplomacy, so putting her as a hunter just because she's a 3 would be a little silly. Holy crap, are you serious right now? We just got up. Like, we literally just woke up. How are we out of firewood already? Yeah, and we 100% cannot afford to drop it anymore. I just checked the log intake and the plank intake and what we're actually using. We are on absolute razor's edge for the logs and planks. Oh boy, are we in trouble for the firewood. And that's even after moving around people. Like, I took a good chunk of really good people out of the mine, and I put the best extraction people we have into the woodshed. So that woodshed should be rocking just as hard as it possibly can right now. Alright, now as I was just chopping down a million trees and making about 150 pounds of frickin' firewood, I got to thinking, I have 2 open houses. yeah, they were earmarked for production people, you know, just because that's ultimately what I'm going to need more of in the long run. I thought about getting some extraction people, but then I was thinking, well, I've got 2 people on the wells as well. So what annoys me more? Getting buckets of water or chopping down trees and getting firewood? So I'm actually going to reinstate this other woodshed over here, and I'm going to take my 2 people off of the well. I'll just handle 100% of the water gathering for the town. Gonna annoy the hell out of myself, but I think it's what needs to happen. Oh, shush with your 2 uneven. It was literally just here like a year or 2 ago. Listen, man, I don't even care where it is. Just put it somewhere. It was literally right here. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Whatever. Fine. You're going on this side. I mean, you're not even staying, so, you know. Perfect. Alrighty, good deal. Now, as much as this is absolutely going to kill me, let's reassign those water carriers. Okay, now we're going to have just an absolutely absurd amount of firewood coming in. In fact, we're probably going to have so much that now we're going to probably have to sell it because now we're going to have to worry about our weight. I guess I'd rather have to worry about selling off firewood than I would about having to make myself run out and chop down trees. Listen, you all take a much-deserved break. You guys are the only people in town that are getting it done. Alrighty, let's get all these buckets taken care of as much as we can here, because it's going to be exclusively on me. I mean, I could have the wife do it, but she's a level 2, and, you know, the well obviously never grows anybody for XP, so she'd be a level 2, and she'd stay a level 2. She would never, ever keep up with 2 level 3s on 2 separate wells. Like, no. Alright, so I'm thinking, let me do my regular day 1 stuff still. Grab as much iron as I can possibly take home here. And then I do want to go grab a male production guy, but I don't have anywhere to put them. I mean, that lady that just came back from maternity leave, she was literally the last production slot that I had anywhere. I might have to just try to crank my building technology until I can get, you know, more and better production buildings. We are very close to the next tailor hut. I wasn't planning. I actually built the other one because I was just gonna have one with 2 people in it. I don't know. Maybe I'll make one just to put 2 guys into. I just want to run out to Veronica, I think it is, because that place has a tailor, and if you can, you know, get in early on getting your kid gifts, the higher their affection is for you when they hit, I think it's 7 and 18, they go through big skill jumps. So the higher their affection is for you, the bigger the skill jump is. I just want to make sure that I'm getting in front of it.
Hello there. Whatever you need, I've got it.
Oh, you only have 1.
See you soon.
And the places that you get gifts for kids is the tailors and the blacksmiths. The blacksmiths have the wooden swords and the tailors have the dolls. So I know it seems kind of counterintuitive, like you would think that you'd be able to get kid gifts from the gift trader, you know, the same person that you buy wife gifts for, but no, they don't sell the kid gifts. Alright, let's get this guy back home, and then not really a whole lot to do. I mean, I really want to get his production technology up, just because of all the stupid stuff that I've had to make over the years. My production skill is already at level 10, which you would think that would mean that my production technology would be higher than it is, but in fact I'm a little less than $2,000 away from the next sewing hut, and I'm a little less than $4,000 away from the tavern. So production technology I don't have. My town sure does look pretty in the snow though, doesn't it? And I come home to find a hilarious amount of buckets. Until we get our extraction people leveled up enough where the 1 woodshed, which it should be able to suffice for the town. But until it is able to, just gonna have to have more extraction people. Alright, you know what? I'm thinking maybe we open up a food stall. I could probably shut off everything that we're making over here, all the breads and everything, and then get my wife here to start selling the high-end items. Alright, good night, guys. We got a lot to think about. Goes just... Oh, God, it's gross out today. But I was just in the storage over here, and we're really overloaded on food. So I could either open up the stall to have her, sell just like roasted meat and dried meat and that kind of stuff, or we could go through the management tab, shut off the things that we're making, and then have her sell those instead. We ran out of rye. Okay. We are starting to get a little on the overboard side on a couple of tools, but I'm honestly not super worried about that just because this guy over here is going to start growing really quick. So let me just get the food stall up, I think. I mean, as long as it lines up with the road, that's what I'm really, really after. Yeah, that looks perfect. Alright, good deal. Let's get the wife in here. Okay, so funny story. After looking at how good my cooks are and what they're producing, my wife, even at level 8, does not have enough percentages to actually sell off everything that is coming in. Forget the 2 production people. I think I might go for 2 more retailers. I do have the 2 empty houses here. I don't like this at all. I thought my my final field modifications were going to be sufficient for what we need going forward, but I'm starting to get a little leery here. Oh my God, this thing again with that phantom bullshit that doesn't exist. Man, I am not seeing any good spots for extra fields. I mean, not any decently sized ones anyway. I can get like little crappy strips. What the hell? Literally nothing here. What are you talking about? Yeah, there's some weird little divot here that it's really objecting to, because I mean, clearly that's off the road. Hang on, we got to think of something here, because we do definitely need more farm fields. And building in this direction is probably possible, but it's gonna suck. Let me go get some more tools. See what I can dig up here. Alrighty, let's see how big of a field we can get before Gustovia, or not Gustovia, but before Burrow yells at us. Oh wow, okay, hang on. Was not expecting that one. Okay, let's try this one more time. Should have it now, I think. I should be able to have a full-on 16 by 16 here, I think. Nice, perfect. And more importantly, it's going to be a 16 by 16 that shouldn't be outside of the distance jurisdiction of that farm shed. I'm trying to raise my poor worker to do, the easy parts first so that I can, just steal a little bit of XP off of them. Oops. Apparently I'm in dereliction of my other duties. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Oh great, the food stall isn't selling bread because we can't make the bread because we ran out of water. Man. Oh, there we go. We might be holding off on that one for a little bit. Oh, it would be a male production slot though. I mean, the person that you put there levels up. Honestly, I think they actually level up faster than the frickin' well. Because the Builder's Hut, it's based off of production technology, or production experience. So whoever you put there, they want to be, a crafter type, and then all they do is repair. They don't actually build anything, even though it's called the Builder's Hut. It really should be called, like, Repair Shed or something, because that's what it does, is, as long as there's, the planks, the sticks, the straw, the stone, whatever, the buildings that you have are comprised of, if you have that stuff in storage, then between seasons when something gets damaged and all busted up, you don't need to run around in circles and go, pursue every broken building. You can just have somebody be like, okay, repair that, repair that, repair that, take everything out of storage. Honestly, it's a ease of life building. It doesn't actually really do much because obviously you can just run around and make the repairs yourself, It also does not grow the person at all because they don't passively just get XP. All of the XP that they get is only when something's broken. And I know that every single XP thing has like a quantifier, like your production person who's making, stone axes versus if they're making iron axes. Iron axes are getting them more XP per item. Same with like, I think if they're bringing in logs, they get less XP than if they're, turning logs into planks. So there's got to be some kind of quantifier for the builder's hut, like, repairing a house made out of sticks is going to get you this much, but repairing a, maxed out limestone barn or something is going to get you this many points. I'm sure there's probably something in there about that, but even with that, the amount of XP they get is just embarrassingly bad. Alright, so the field is taken care of now, but I was gonna go get diplomacy people. Alright, good lord, the money. Yeah, we're done with money. Money is fine now. Oh crap. Okay, so that didn't occur to me. We're actually gonna have to have a steady stream of bowls because those aren't being eaten anymore. Huh. Okay, hang on. I may have just completely screwed the pooch on like everything right now. But, that's about typical for me. At least the bowls go really fast. Okay, so in an effort to make less work for myself, I think I may have accidentally just made more work for myself. Oh, wait a minute. I never actually made a second sewing hut. For some reason, I totally thought that I had already made that. Well, I guess I could wait then. Yeah, I might as well just wait. Alright, so we've got 2 empty houses and a ton of houses with just, single occupancy right now. The thing is, all those single occupancy houses, they're all like level 3s. They're not anybody that I'd want to start moving in with each other. If I want to get that second generation moving, I'm going to want them to be actually good. I definitely want to get the male production, but I don't have anywhere to put them. Thing is, I do have places to put retailers. Alright, now interestingly enough, I have an odd number. So I do need male stall holder. The problem is the female stall holder that I'd be looking for is going to have to be of some pretty advanced age. It's the super townsfolk Americo there. He's the one that's gonna need a wife at some point. He's like 47. All right, so we've got a female stall holder here. How old are you?
Hello.
27. Oh my God. Wait a minute. It's 20 years. It's 20 years for the NPCs and it's 10 years for you. Let me just confirm.
Hello there.
Holy crap. I mean, she does really, really suck at just everything else that she could do, but she's at least got this. So she's going to have some pretty crazy diplomacy kids. I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to make it out to Veronica to hit up the tailor and buy some more linen stuff. And I don't think I have the resources to make another stall. So this might have to wait until tomorrow. Well, I actually did have the resources to make it. Had just enough flax, just enough flax stock, and etc. So tomorrow morning I can get one more stall up. Alright, good night, guys. Oh, it is another overcast and blustery day. Food or tools? I want to lean towards tools just because it feels like we're overproducing more on that than we are on food. Yeah, that's pretty perfect actually. And the thing is, if we have to tone her back, because our blacksmiths just aren't quite at the level to maintain 2 stalls, that's fine. Listen, if she has to be like 40, 50%, whatever. We're kind of rocking right now, at least on the financial situation. Well, we only cherry-picked some of the highest overflow items that we have. Even still, she's going to be cranked at 100%. So what that really means is we're going to have to very closely monitor her. If she starts getting too crazy on, what she is selling, we might need to back her off of some of these in the future, and then have her like devote a little bit of focus to some of these things that we're still overproducing, but we're not overproducing on quite the level that we're overproducing these other ones at. Let's just try to balance out this a little bit better here. Yeah, alright. That's looking pretty good, actually. Good God, we're gonna get, like, dumb rich now. Okay, so money is officially off the table as ever being a disqualifying factor for anything. And because of that, I'm definitely gonna go buy a whole crap load of wheat. I don't know if I'm gonna buy rye or not, but wheat is needed. We're gonna be fine going forward, because of the crazy amount of, land I just procured for myself, but we gotta get some wheat right now.
Best goods in the valley. See you soon.
Oh crap, I was just in there, I bought all 3. I bought wheat, rye, and oat. But I just realized I forgot to give my kid a doll. So let's go do that right now. Hi, kid.
Good day.
Oh, thank you. I got you something too, kid.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Because the thing that I'm worried about is we're going to be planting. In the spring, we'll be able to plant some wheat. I touched on this before where it becomes basically a fall crop eventually where, there's like 2 planting seasons and 2 harvest seasons. But, once it gets automated, it really only becomes a 1-to-1 kind of a thing. So there's going to be the ability to plant some in the spring. We're running out of the grain for wheat. With the amount of flour that we're going through, plus what we're going to want to have some leftover for planting, it just makes sense to have just some backup grains that we'll be able to get through. I mean, we're also going to have a refresh, tomorrow once we get, the next season kicks over and we're able to buy more off of the farmer over there in Gustovia. So anything else that falls through the cracks we'll be able to take care of. I just realized I have not built a single. Oh wait, no, I built the hunting lodge too. I was gonna say I thought for a second I have completely neglected an entire tree, but no, I built the hunting lodge, and that is all, and that will be all. Man, I want production technology. I mean, I don't want to just waste my 3rd day here just building stupid stuff. Well, not even building. I mean, building technology has its own separate tree. I want production technology. All right, I'm gonna go make a whole just dumb amount of shoes. All right, we just made a whole ton of boots. Man, see, I'm already worried enough that this is gonna be like a really crazy, stupid short episode here. I don't want this to be boring, because the thing is, there's a couple of aspects about the town management stuff that we're done on. Money's done. Money is dead and buried and gone, done. Taxes are gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna just pull whatever, I pull out of the shed over there. Just throw a gigantic bulldozer full of coins at that guy tomorrow. Food's fine. I was watching it slowly tick down. Yeah, because we started the season at like 7 grand and now we're at 6 grand. So maybe a couple of the bowl items I might release back to the public. Just that they're eating something that comes out of a bowl, so that way there's less bowls that I have to make. But also, if the number is very slowly ticking down, that means that we're ever so slightly producing less than what we use in a day. So might want to get a little bit more equilibrium on that. I'm just happy our firewood situation is finally under control, because that, good God, that was obnoxious. Alright, so scrambled eggs, porridge, and gruel are all back on the menu now, and we just shot back up over 7 grand, so yeah, I guess we're just going to be a bakery for the interim. Which means we're probably going to need to modify the food stall now. Yeah, alright, so the bakery should be fully operational. Resource stall is maxed out as well. A surprising amount of our retailers over here are fully cranked. The money is just going to be absurd. Wood is okay. God, I can't believe wood is the issue with everything being full tilt limestone over here. Get this concrete city operating over here. Oddly enough, the farm is kind of sketch right now. I mean, one more year and it's going to be, just flawless. Yeah, right here. Right here is what's up. This is going to just completely change everything. Oh, I never built you guys as level 3s. Alright, that'll give you something to do. Wait, is there anything else that's not maxed out? Oh, geez, the workshops aren't maxed out yet either. Yeah, let's hit it then. Right after we go fill 1,000,000 buckets of water. No, if I upgrade it, it should fire everybody who's in it, but they should return to their work. Like, I shouldn't have to, replace their percentages. Like, the percentages should still stay, I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh, boy. Oh, planks. I was not expecting that kind of a plank problem. Man, did they change some of the requirements? Because I do not remember the top tier buildings being this crazy on the resources. I thought it was just gonna be like, oh, well, let's slam out a whole bunch of the top tier production buildings. Yeah, maybe not so much. Well, at least on the upside, I haven't been hit by any trees. I've been having some real weird, questionable luck on that. Okay, well, that took a whole lot longer than I thought it was going to, because, oh my god, with the resources. We need to get these guys back to work. Yeah, you right there. And you too. Fantastic. We're starting to get a little heavy over here, aren't we? Huh. I might need to investigate that and figure out why exactly we're getting heavy. Alright, it's late. What do I have resources for? Let me see here. I think I can probably get one of these workshops cranked up. Oh, well, you're stuck. Let's see if I have enough planks to get this job done. I'm pretty confident on the amount of logs, but the planks, we'll see. I did go way overboard on the planks for the blacksmith that I just needed, but I mean, God knows I'm drowning in stones. Even though I've got no incoming stones. Yeah, okay, there you go. That's gonna be more than enough right there. Alright, well, we're gonna have just enough. We do gotta reassign people, though. You know what's kind of weird? The only thing that does is durability. So I'm gonna have to repair it less. When you go from the 1 to the 2, I think it unlocks the pottery wheel. So you can't make clay stuff in the level 1, but you can once you get the level 2 put up. But going from 2 to 3, it doesn't add any more people. Like, you can't suddenly put in like 4 production people or something like that. Yeah, so, and the same thing with the blacksmith. I think going from 1 to 2 gives you something, but going from 2 to 3 doesn't really give you anything. you're already at the. I mean, it gives you a bunch of unlocks, and I think the added workbench gives you some unlocks as well. But anyway, sorry for what I can only assume is going to be a very, very short episode. It was productive though. We got some good technology points. We've got our buildings are really starting to move along nicely. Gonna want to get some insulation slapped up there just to really fortify everything as best it can. It doesn't add to production, doesn't add to happiness or anything like that. So they're not gonna be better at their jobs any, but it'll at least be less repairs, and less repairs is good because less logs and planks that I gotta take out of my actual production people's inventory to make repairs and things. It's beneficial. But our money, oh god, our money is ridiculous right now. Our food is solid. Our wood, I broke down and I made it get solid. Did not want to have to do that, but I did. So now it's just water. Water, we don't have really an answer for just yet. But look at this little guy. Our kid is growing up. So we're gonna have 5 more years, and it's gonna be a busy 5 years, I think. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me in this winter, and I hope to see you in the spring, where we are going to have a very different spring than what we're used to. No crazy chaos tomorrow. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me here. This is 7. Good night, guys.